All full up. Can't carry anymore. Several hundreds have renounced their pagan beliefs and turned to the teaching of Catholicism. Our work here is different. The heathens must learn the language and then the teachings. Most are not receptive, but only come looking for conversion to the true Lord from fear of what might happen to them if they do not. No matter. All paths lead to God's light. In the evenings, I rest easily, comforted by the conviction we will save these poor, lost souls. Excerpt from the journal of Beltran, Ordinius Praedicatorum. This pendant is decorated in the Incan tradition, but the effigy clearly appears to be an Aztec warrior. That shouldn't be possible. Didn't think these places would be trapped. Caught a spear through the abdomen. Hurts to breathe. Pray for me. Oh God, what is that smell? be a path underwater. This Maya god is very dark brown, almost black, with black-rimmed eyes and facial features that seem to be melting at their extremities. This can only be Exua. He's the patron god of the cacao bean, which accounts for his coloring. Also, because ancient Mesoamericans used those beans as currency, Exua became by extension a god of merchants and of trade. Interestingly, when he first appeared in the lore, he was a god of conflict. There's something blocking the aqueduct up there. Is this supposed to be one of the beheaded gods of the underworld? That raft. I'll need to free that raft. I'll need to free that raft. The piranhas are feeding on the corpses. I'll need to free that raft. To free that raft. I need to free that raft. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. Pulling won't keep the gate open. I'll need to get the submerged raft to the surface. All full up. Can't carry anymore. I can use the spigot to change the water's level. I'll need to turn the spigot to fill the bucket and lower the water level. When storms crash and rivers swell, direct the waters to quench the thirst of the gods who toil above and below. I'll need to turn the spigot to fill the bucket and lower the water level. I am Trujillo Serrano, and these are likely the last words I write. Andreas Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he has called himself these last years, has finally and fully gone insane. His demands have grown, becoming more grueling and grotesque as we labor to build his crypt. The construction is almost complete. I know I will die when it is done, Lopez in a brief moment of clarity told me himself. Damn that box. Damn what it has done to the man I once, and sadly still, admire. I'll need to turn the spigot to fill the bucket and lower the water level. I'll need to turn the spigot to fill the bucket and lower the water level. can use the spigot to change the water's level. Is a king to the Maya version of a gnome or leprechaun. They're about as high as an adult's knee and wear traditional Maya clothing. They are created whenever a farmer builds a little house on his property for them, after which they'll help the corn grow for a period of 7 years, making it rain and chasing off predators. They're usually invisible, and in spite of their benefit to the land, they like to play tricks on or frighten humans. Don't call one by name, or you'll summon it from its home, and it won't be happy with you. All full up. Can't carry any more. Now to get out of this horrid smelling place. I should be close now. St. John was the last of Jesus' apostles to die, and the only one whose life didn't end in martyrdom or suicide. As a writer of 5 books of the New Testament, he's the patron saint of theologians and scholars. Because of his long life, he was able to take on several students who continued his teachings after he died, establishing a line of religious study that remains unbroken to this day.